digital and intelligence service. Leopard 2 main battle tank. Our first wave of vehicles showcases our armored fighting forces with impressive firepower, protection, and mobility across all terrain. They are swift.
In our streets and in our homes, it's something that we all know. This to remind you of a song. Here's a little something to sing along.
Deep in my heart, I just know. Right from the start, we will go. Look where we are. We've come so far. There's still a long, long way we go. With all of my heart, I don't care. Singapore, as we celebrate 60 years of independence. One more time, let us hear you.
Hold on to the kids, thank you.
It's so hot. Enjoy your 100 plus, yeah?
Thank you.
The room is closed. You can walk slowly.
For you already.
Okay. Where is on your right wrist and after the show?
Okay. Oh, this one banner, just for you, right? No chopping of seats.
Hi, welcome NDP. Please proceed further down for gate 4. Thank you.
There are places deep in history that make you look back.
Sorry, you're back.
City Hall, where the first National Day parade marked Singapore's independence. Back then, there were no mobile phones to capture this history in the making. As spectators lined the streets, watching our soldiers, fellow citizens march past, celebrating the birth of a new nation. Over the time,
Hey, I'm Sonny Chu.
And I'm Joaquin Gomez. The Naval Divers have a unique cheer to them to welcome them back as they land in the bay. Now what's going to happen is this. The moment the last jumper enters the bay, all of us here at the Marina Bay, we go, booyah!
Get ready, they're coming in real soon. Take as many photos as you want. As mentioned earlier, this is really a rare opportunity for us to be able to witness this.
I can only assume people at Marina Bay, they have first-class seats to their landing.
100%. You know what? We are just so honored and blessed to be witnessing this here today. Stand by, guys. It's about to happen. We will cue you in a couple of seconds.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
And all 7 elite naval divers have landed safely.
They're in the skies right now. And ladies and gentlemen, I have 2 words. Look up, direct. Watch out for the ball burst. Wait for it. And there they go!
They're currently descending at a speed of 195 kilometers per hour.
At one time, with everyone here at the Padang.
Everybody, give your attention.
Follow your motivators. They are there to guide you and give you the energy that you need so that we can welcome him home.
Go sector. You are going to be the first bunch of people they see.
Keep it going. They can hear you bringing them with 593 jumps. Let's go.
And last but not least, smile for his friends.
This year marks the Singapore Armed Forces 60th anniversary, commemorating 6 decades of commitment and dedication in safeguarding Singapore's peace and security by military expert 4 Phu Kok Chek. The SAF Volunteer Corps contingent, led by SAF Volunteer 4 Arlene Park, and the Singapore Civil Defence Force, led by Captain Keith Tan. Behind them are the uniformed youth organizations formed by the students. Leading the contingents are Teng Ziyu from NCC Land, Talia Olin Swen from Go Guide Singapore, Chow Eugene from Singapore Red Cross, and Chua Yong Kang from Boys Brigade in Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's parade and ceremony features the largest number of participating civilian contingents in NDP's recent history. Marching in now from the rear of the Padang are the 18 contingents representing the social and economic sectors of our nation. These civilian organizations and companies showcase how far Singapore has progressed, both socially and economically, over the past 60 years. Together, the 40 contingents on parade reflect the unwavering dedication and resilience exhibited by both military and civilian sectors of Singapore in their commitment to defend our nation.
In 1966, Singapore stood together for our first National Day Parade. I was very proud I was able to represent Singapore, be able to don a uniform and represent the SAF, show the strength of our small nation. Times may have changed, but our unity remains the same.
This year's NDP is something really special to me. It's a milestone.
Ladies and gentlemen, marching in now are the 36th Regimental Colours, the 4 State Colours, and the 6 Guard of Honor Contingents. The colours are military flags that originated as a means of identification in battle. In the past, when colours were carried on active service, they stood as a rallying point and at the scene of their last stand. Because of their importance, a group of soldiers, the Colours Party, was assigned to protect the colours whenever they were brought into battle. The significance of the colours today is more symbolic in nature. They are the embodiment of an institution's history, honour and tradition. The Colours Regimental Sergeant Major is Military Expert 3 Aung Sin Chui, Unit Chief Expert, Open Source Intelligence Exploitation Group, the Navy, the Air Force, the Digital and Intelligence Service, the Singapore Police Force, and for the first time, the Singapore Civil Defence Force. The parade commander this evening is Lieutenant Colonel Mohammad Firdaus bin Mohammad Ghazali, Commanding Officer, Motorized Infantry Battalion Training Center, Motorized Infantry Training Institute. Please join in.
Oh, Singapore, sunny island, sets in the sea. Singapore, oh, Singapore.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the arrival of our Prime Minister, Mr. Lawrence Wong. This is a simulation. Wonderful performance by our amazing choir from Greendale Secondary School and Voices of Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of our reviewing officer, Speaker of Parliament, Mr. Seah Kian Peng. Please remain standing for our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing. From the RSAF, 6 F-15 SG Eagles, led by CO-142 Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Mohammed Iskandar will execute a spectacular bomb burst, followed by 4 F-16 Fighting Falcons, led by CO-143 Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Jason Lau, in a diamond formation over the Padang in an enhanced salute to the nation, marking the Diamond Jubilee of Singapore. Coming to you from the cockpit of Lieutenant Colonel Mohammed Iskandar.
Good evening, Singapore. It is our honor to fly the enhanced jubilee to the nation. Happy 60th.
Now look up to the skies. And here they come!
To the right.
There's a body, there's a face,
execute the feu de joie or fire of joy to celebrate our nation's birthday.
Kawalan kehormatan akan tembak penuh. Isikan suruh. Tembak. Isikan lagi.
And prosperity. Rounding up the aerial display are 4 F-16 Fighting Falcons in a diamond formation. Watch as they execute a diamond cross maneuver. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the SG-60 tribute. Ladies and gentlemen, we now see the colors parting, forming up for the traditional march past, together with the 6 Guard of Honor contingents. A total of 40 marching contingents is featured in this evening's parade. Standing proudly behind them are the 6 contingents from the SAF and home team. The SAF Volunteer Corps and the Uniform Youth Organizations are now forming up for the onward march. Our social and economic groups are up next. Leading the way, we have People's Action Party, PAP Community Foundation, led by Mr. Zulkarnain Abdul Rahim, and the National Trades Union Congress, led by Ms. Noor Irdawati Binti Jamaludin. They're followed by the contingent from Grab. The marching music for the parade and ceremony is provided by the combined band, comprising members from the SAF Central Band, the SPF Band, the Singapore NCC Command Band, and the NPCC Band led by Director of Music, Military Expert 5 Ignatius Wang, and the Drum Majors. SCF's combat platforms. This year's mobile column is commanded by Lieutenant Colonel N.S. Samkayin, mounted on the mighty Leopard 2 main battle tank. Our first wave of vehicles showcases our armored fighting forces with the impressive firepower, protection, and mobility across all terrain. They are swift and decisive in the battlefield. Armored fighting vehicles, armed with a 30mm cannon and advanced missile systems. They dominate the battlefield of the future. Following behind are the versatile Chronicle all-terrain track vehicles, which can perform a variety of tasks. To see our F-15 SG Eagles Flypast, a first for mobile column. Our fighter jets integrate closely with our land forces to deliver a knockout punch. Look up to the skies, the F-15 SG Eagles will cross each other and execute a multi-axis vertical climb around the Padang. Will soon enter the show stage to be closer to everyone. Next, our light strike vehicles are stealthy, swift, and can destroy bigger vehicles, including tanks. provides specialized combat engineering capabilities, supporting up to 150 tons in weight and providing flexible solutions for any terrain challenge. Together with the mobility support system, they help transport our land forces across all terrain. Look up again to see the A330 MRTT, which refuels our fighter jets mid-air for uninterrupted air superiority. Escorting are the F-16s and the G-550 airborne early warning aircraft. Artillery assets. The new V-15 unmanned aerial vehicle detects targets from far to allow our artillery, including the high mobility artillery rocket system and howitzers, to destroy targets up to 70 kilometers away. Next are our signal vehicles, helping to connect our forces in the battlefield. Following behind are our combat service support vehicles. They sustain our operations and keep our troops going. See the Aster 30 and Spider ground-based air defense missile systems, standing ready to safeguard Singapore skies around the clock. Now let's welcome our mobile column Sergeant Major, Master Warrant Officer Xiao Chun Kiet. Flying overhead are our helicopters comprising the S-70B Seahawk, AH-64D Apache, H-225Ms, and the CH-47 Chinook. They support our sea and land forces. SCDF vehicles that are deployed for complex rescue operations. Protecting our waters, the combatant craft underwater combats maritime terrorism, while munitions such as the Aster and Harpoon missile keep our maritime assets safe from both aerial and seaborne threats. Look to the screens to see our maritime assets sailing at Marina Bay. The Navy's combatant craft medium and its new unmanned surface vessel detect and respond to maritime threats. Look up now to see the Charlie 130 Hercules and Fokker 50 aircraft used on humanitarian mission. We see the motorcade from the military police, SCDF, and the traffic police in an impressive show of coordination. Next is the SAF's Peacekeeper, which carries out security operations. They work closely with the SPF's emergency response team, tactical assault, and tactical strike vehicles. The SAF and home teams stand ready to respond to any public safety threats. Up next is SCDF electric pump ladder with a modular firefighting machine for remote fire suppression. seventh generation ambulance. It is always ready to respond to medical emergencies and save lives. Rounding up Segment 3 is the Hazmat Mitigation Vehicle with a comprehensive range of detection and mitigation equipment for hazmat incidents. Together, our servicemen and servicewomen from the SAF, SPF and SCDF work to keep Singaporeans safe and secure.
I know that many of them, especially those in the uniformed services, too have this duty, honor, country in them.
For the new generation, they need to be prepared mentally and physically to attend any call.
Rounding up Mobile Column 2025 is our final segment, From Generation to Generation. The Mobile Column Commander, Lieutenant Colonel N.S. Sam Kar-yin, has returned to lead the convoy, this time with his son, Damien Sam. They are followed by veterans from the SAF and home team who have served Singapore with all their hearts. Gentlemen, presenting to you our veterans. Amongst them include our oldest veteran, 95-year-old Staff Sergeant Wei Xiao Tian from the SAF, who sailed on the Navy's first ship, RSS Kohima. Senior Staff Sergeant Cynthia Ah, who was part of the security team for Mrs. Benjamin Shears. Senior Warrant Officer 1, Jimmy Tan, who bravely responded to the Hotel New World disaster. Thank you for your service. Our veterans inspire our next generation to achieve even greater heights. Across the show stage, our SAF and whole team officers from the current and
Every voice is a story, waiting to unfold. They see, heard, and know how differences will make us whole. Here we are, we're in this together, our spirits forever. Look how far we have come. Here we are.
Mari kita rakyat Singapura sama-sama menuju bahagia cita-cita kita yang mulia berjaya. Marilah kita bersatu
Let us unite
dengan semangat yang baru.
in a pure spirit.
Semua kita bersatu.
Our voices are as one.
Majulah Singapura.
Onward, Singapore.
Majulah Singapura.
Dalam kehidupannya penuh riwayat, semua menari ronggeng rakyat. Dalam kehidupannya penuh riwayat, semua menari ronggeng rakyat. Take to that jail, where your heart lands, you always back home. Just tonight, we want you to know. 新加坡，我们不曾一无所有，现在拥有的不算什么，但是明天能珍惜的够。这里是新加坡，我不要更早的来由，其实我真当自己都还蛮放得开后的狗。哎呀，第5代啊！我第20代。要喝什么，小姐？
Something that we both know, like a familiar hello. In our streets and in our homes, it's something that we both know. In our streets and in our homes, it's something that we all know. Does this remind you of a song? Here's a little something to sing along. When all of my worries and all of my fears begin to lose their way when I hold you near. If all that we are is what we believe, then I know I've got to be the change I want to see. How easy we forget that everything takes time. No, nothing's ever perfect, but I still call you mine. Through all the years, every lesson learned, when each word can't be a blessing to dismiss to love, can we afford to be kinder to others and ourselves? There's always room at the table and water from the well. A house doesn't make a home, but you never really lost when you're never alone. I know a house doesn't make a home. May the stories that bind us bring new strength for us to hold. I'll be living for the day where our differences make us whole. But you never really lost when you're never alone. A house doesn't make a home. May the stories that bind us bring new strength for us to hold. I'll be living for the day where our differences make us whole.
Remember the days we set out together with faith. Remember the times of fun when we thought that nothing could stand in our way. Then things weren't the same. The life that we knew had to change. We struggled through the darkest storms we thought we couldn't tame. Together we've tried as we've stood side by side. I will rebuild a new world, a world of hope forever after. Deep in my heart, I just know right from the start we will go. Look where we are, we've come so far. with family and friends. Together we'll stand, and in the end, hand in hand, we will get there. We will get there.
Why was she scared if there was something? Big fan, where's Big fan? I'm tired of this guy.
Nowhere to go. How do I stand this time? When spirits are high and flags will fly. But then I come to the river that runs through my town, where our fathers and mothers have watered the ground. And the roads I have walked and the faces I know, I know. If we just look to each other, then this house will feel like home. And the moment together, the further we'll go. You and I, not alone. How do I know I belong? We'll find love for every creed and color, if we lean on one another. How will I ever get there? All I know is you need to better. When we run together, then I come to the river and feel starting faith. My brothers and sisters, we journey the same, and I know Singapore. I know. Lift up your lights. If we just look to each other, then this house will feel like home. And the more we're together, the further we'll go. You and I will not alone. Just one ripple in a river can be the one to turn the tide. You and I will not alone. The water rises, I'll be right by your side. And if they ask of my home when I'm miles apart, I'll think of the people I hold in my heart. The family I found and the faces I know, I know. I know. If we just look to each other, then this house will feel like home. And the more we're together, the further we'll go. You and I will not alone. You and I will not district and drum along to the rhythm.
that the Padang and the Bay, and Singaporeans watching at home and overseas, please rise for a Majula moment as we recite our pledge and sing our anthem together. Ladies and gentlemen, our pledge.
We, the citizens of Singapore, pledge ourselves as one united people, regardless of race, language, or religion, to build a democratic society based on justice and equality, so as to achieve happiness, prosperity, and progress for our nation. Mari kita rakyat Singapura sama-sama menuju bahagia. Cita-cita kita yang mulia, berjaya Singapura.
Our reviewing officer, Mr. Siang Kian Peng, will now take his leave. Please put your hands together and wish him a very good night.
Remember to recycle our reband. Remember to recycle our reband. Remember to recycle our reband. Please throw your gesture. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Good job. Good job.